Hello Glam Babes, welcome back to my channel, Nails by A. Today we are going to be glamming these nails with Purple Royalty. This is going to be a 3D design topped with some chrome powder and of course some nail bling. We are going to be going in with Beetles Gel Polish, some Artdone chrome powder. Everything I'm using in this video will of course be linked in the description down below. Before we get started, I do want to mention that in my last video for the chrome powder I did just use a clear base coat. With this design I am going in with a colored gel polish. I didn't notice any difference between the two as far as the color of the pigment goes, but I did notice with the color gel polish that the chrome powder did go on a lot smoother. With that being said, let's jump right into this video. To start this design, we are going to be topping all the nails with a matte coat. I am doing this because I am going to get pretty intricate with the design here in the chrome powder, and this is to prevent any of the chrome powder from sticking to the rest of the nail surface. After I cure this matte coat, I am going to go in with the same color gel polish that I used on the top of the nail surface, and I'm just going to draw the designs that I want to top with chrome powder. The tacky layer that will be left after curing the designs that I am drawing is what will adhere the chrome powder to the nail. Because I am still working on a good setup here, it's a little difficult to see what I'm doing, but right now I am just making the 3D design, and I'm doing this by getting a good amount of product on my liner brush, and I'm just kind of making lines going towards the center of the nail, leaving the majority of the polish on the nail to create that 3D effect. I'm then going to go ahead and cure that and top that tacky layer with some more chrome powder. for this nail, I am going to be drawing a swiveled line going diagonally across the nail. A quick tip when drawing lines of any type, it's best to create a starting point and an end point for the line. This is especially helpful when drawing straight lines, but again, you can use this technique when drawing any type of line. You can do this by putting a little dot at your starting point as well as a little dot at your ending point, and then go ahead and connect those two dots with whatever type of line you are creating. This is especially helpful when creating the same design on multiple nails. It kind of helps you keep it even and consistent. For the thumbnail, we are going to be creating a V-tip. You can do this one of two ways. If you want to leave the remainder of the nail matte, you can go ahead and put your colored base down, matte it, cure it, go in with your gel polish, creating the V-tip design. As you see, I am taking my own advice and using the starting and ending points to kind of help me keep those lines nice, straight, and even on both sides. But getting back to this design, after you cure the design you created, you can go ahead and top that with your chrome powder and use your shine top coat only on the chrome. If you want the whole nail to have that shine finish, you can go ahead and put your colored gel coat down. After it is cured, you can then use the chrome powder on half of the nail and then go in with your top coat, creating that V-tip design. Be sure to only place that top coat at first where you want the V-tip to be, and then wipe off the remainder of the chrome powder with icy purple alcohol after you cure the top coat. Then you can go ahead and top coat that whole nail to give the whole nail that nice glossy look. For this pinky nail, we are going to be giving it a full gradient effect with the chrome powder. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a gel coat on there so it adheres to that tacky layer. Then we're going to go ahead and apply the chrome powder, blending it in with these three colors, the purple, the pink, and the gold at the tip. After I'm done here, I am going to go ahead and top coat everything in chrome, leaving the rest of the nail matte. Then I am going on the pointer and the ring fingers, adding some gems and some gold foil to enhance those two designs. we are applying the gems, I am going to be using the same colors that I have ombre'd the nail with in the chrome powder. I am going up the nail starting at the bottom with purple, in the middle will be the pink, and then at the top going along that gradient swivel will be the gold. This I think just makes the nail pop a little more and gives the nail a little more character to it. And then on the index finger, I'm going to be going with flakes of gold foil, making them as small as possible, kind of just giving them little speckles and little spots of gold flake, again following that curve up the nail. Obviously we will not be top coating our rhinestones because we never top coat our rhinestones as it dulls the shine and the sparkle to them, but I do end up top coating this entire nail. I was going to leave it matte, but I decided that with the gold flakes I thought it would look really nice giving them a little shine. You can also go ahead and just throw a little bit of top coat over the gold flakes, but when I did that I used a little too much and you could see the edging of the top coat, so I decided to just hit it with a full gloss shine. We are finally all done with that first hand. The second hand always goes a lot smoother for me because when doing freehand designs like this, you know and have an idea of what you're doing, but there's always some thinking involved, I guess you could say. But with the second hand, you're just kind of doing what you did on the first hand. So everything is going to be the same. The only difference is on the middle finger, we are going to be taking that design we did on the first hand and kind of turning it the opposite way. We will also be flipping the thumbnails as well. So instead of the V-tip gradient with the chrome, we are going to have the V-tip be the base of the nails, and then that bottom half will be ombre in chrome. We are ready to start this second thumbnail. The nail is fully matted and I am just making those dots as guidelines where I want to draw my lines. So as I mentioned earlier, I am going to be doing a reverse thumb. So the V-tip is essentially going to be that same color, and I am then just going to go ahead and fill in that bottom half with the gel polish, cure it, and then adhere the chrome powder to that techie layer. I'm going to be adhering that chrome powder in a gradient form just as I did with the rest of the nails. last but not least, we are doing our middle finger. This is the nail that I am most excited to do. Again, from the other hand, the middle finger was the more intricate, I guess we could say, design out of all of the nails. And this is the nail that is going to be the main attraction of the set that I am doing here today. So as I mentioned earlier in this video, this middle finger, aside from the other one, it's going to be basically flipped the opposite way. As you see, again, I am using the guidelines to draw my lines, and I'm doing this that way I can kind of evenly spread this design throughout this nail, especially because it is going to be longer than it was on the other nail. After I get this design laid out, I am going to go ahead and cure that, and then I'm going to put a base of chrome powder down, again in that ombre form as always. And then over that, this one is also going to be 3D using the same colored gel. I am going to go ahead, leaving the majority of that product on the nail surface, drawing the lines to create that 3D effect, and then I'm going to go ahead and top that as well with the chrome powder after it's cured. We will then go ahead, give these nails a top coat where we want the top coats, add some bling, and these nails will be finished. Here we are with the final finished product. We definitely glammed these nails to the max, and I love them so much. These nails are purple royalty, and they are sleek, shiny, and just all around stunning. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a big and beautiful thumbs up, glam that subscribe button, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. Thank you for glamming with me today, and I will see you in the next one.